What's up, guys? Welcome to the We Are the Flesh podcast. Please hit the subscribe button below and the bell icon so you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing, new episodes, new music, and all that. And check out the links. We got all of our socials and all the places you can access our music. So check that out, and let's start the show.
We are the flesh. Smokies on the block, ain't no time for talk. When they pull out the clock, ain't no time for nothing to Smokies on the block, ain't no time for talk. Make you feeling low. When they pull out the clock, ain't no time for nothing.
All right, so here we are again, and as you can see, you should have worn that shirt last week because that was going to be Valentine's.
Oh my God.
That was our Valentine's Day episode.
We can't do anything right. We can't do anything right. Wow.
We were talking about last week how we put No Love For You out in the wrong month, and now you're wearing the wrong shirt on the wrong week.
Like a bright red shirt.
Yeah. And here you are.
Now that it's over, the flowers are all half off. Those the little candies, the like, oh, you are mine, whatever. Those are all on sale now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. Every time Halloween passes, I go buy up all the clearance candy and give it out the next day. I'm just kidding. Go buy all the clearance Christmas stuff.
Why am I wearing a red shirt now?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You fucked up. Learn
right.
your lesson next year.
Let's hop in the time machine.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. But anyway, on that note, Andre Weiss's red shirt right here that's blazing away over there reminds you that No Love For You is out, but also what just came out this last Friday that we were talking about last week's episode is going to be Triggerfinger, which is the latest track. It's not as like, I don't know, like in your face or like super high energy per se, but it's just like darker. You know what I mean? Like it deals with some pretty real, like some pretty dark, real subject matter. And you know, I think, you know, some people be into it. It's definitely got a little bit of a different feel. You know what I mean? So let us know what you think, you know, like anybody who like had a chance to listen to it as it came out over the weekend, last weekend, or like, anybody who's like getting a chance to listen to it this week, if you hadn't had a chance to get to it yet, let us know what you think. Let us know if you like songs like in that direction, you know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff, like you were kind of talking about like episode or two ago, how like we get a lot of fitness like people, you know, that are like fans of our music that reach out to us and go, dude, I love listening to you guys at the gym, or they'll even send us videos of them working out at the gym, you know, or whatever, like showing that they use our song.
We share stuff. So you tag us, send it to us. We'll put it out there because we love that stuff.
We do. It's huge. It's a huge deal. But yeah, anyway, those are a lot of the high energy, super hard hitting songs, like a lot of those like bangers, whatever, like other people's words, not mine. Like, you know, that those kind of songs. So this is a little different, right?
Yeah, like, this is a little bit more laid back, which I think
kind of like This Hell in a way, like where it doesn't sound like This Hell, but it's not like something that's just like in your face.
Yeah, it's not like nonstop aggressive. Where, you know, like No Love For You, kicking off the year. That one's like from the very beginning. I remember the first time you sent me that idea. I was so stoked on that.
Which one?
The that vocal part, the intro part
for
that.
What song? I totally
for
just
No Love For You.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like the second. I was like, oh my God, it's just it's so aggressive. It's like high octane, like high energy. And yeah, this song, it's not like this song. It's still intense. It's like intense subject matter, intense delivery. But yeah, comparatively, it's not like. You know, we're probably not going to get a bunch of people sending us workout videos to this one.
Yeah, probably not. Like, but let us know what you think. Let us know if you want us to keep doing stuff in this direction, or if you like the other stuff. Like, that's another cool thing. You know, once again, coming back to the fact that we put out one song every month, nonstop, no albums, no EPs, just like a song every month going forward, because like we can go in different directions according to what you guys think, what our fans think. You know what I mean? Like, we don't, like, people that aren't into us or just that are like, oh, whatever, like I'll listen every now and then, like those people are whatever. Like the people that like actively like pay attention to our new releases, and the people that like are super loyal and have like continued to play our songs over and over and over again, like we appreciate it. So we value your opinion. Like, let us know what tracks you like, what tracks you don't like.
Because we like all the music.
Yeah.
So if someone's like, yo, like Triggerfinger changed my life, can you guys drop another one? It's not like selling out if you're like, oh, well, let's try another one in that direction. It's like, okay, well, dude, that's what
it's leaning into our fans. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's
Like,
what I never.
Which is why we do this
yeah,
anyway.
with the whole selling out thing, it's like, dude, I love metal, I love rap, I love dance music, but I mean, I don't consider it selling out. If someone's like, yo, you guys put out a song that was like softer and it was amazing, it's like, okay, well, we'll do more.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That's
Or
cool
if
with
people are
that.
like, dude, never do anything like that again. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
let
that
us
was
know.
the worst track ever.
Let us know.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, pretty basic. Put that in.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think. And I posted this, I think, on our story once. I was really curious. I did a little poll. I was like, what do you do while you listen to us? Right? Like, and I'm curious if you're hearing this for the first time, if you never saw that Instagram story, I really want to know, like, what are you doing? Like that guy, he listens to This Hell and he goes to work, right? Some people will listen to like The Purge. They're at the gym. I'm very curious. I think we're both curious. Like, tell us what you do while you're listening to We Are the Flesh. Are you cutting tomatoes? Are you on a run? Like, are you chopping up bodies and burying them in your backyard? Let us know in the comments. Or if you're doing the last thing, message us so that you don't get in trouble with law enforcement. But either way, we want to know. So
I love how most of those things tied into your red shirt. Tomatoes, blood. Like, it's just that red shirt, man. It's running
It's
all
like-
your
it's
everything
like
you say
Invasion
right
of
now.
the Body Snatchers, but it's a shirt.
But yeah, let us know what you think about that one.
Yeah, let us know what if you're putting red food coloring in things. Just let us know. If you're driving around in your red car,
Drinking a cherry Coke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff we want you to share with us.
Yeah.
Please.
So, but yeah, let us know what you think about that one. We're digging it again. So, did we finish all the questions last time, or do we still have other questions that we ADD'd
Monarch
out
gave
didn't
us
answer?
some questions. Monarch didn't give us that many questions.
Yeah, we got some questions from other people too. We don't have this week. We kind of like talk about ADD. We ADD'd out on this the last couple weeks, but we went over some troll comments way back when it was just Tyler. He's super busy with stuff right now, so
What is
back.
Tyler doing?
He'll be back
Tyler?
soon. Yeah, I know you're.
It's okay. He's gonna like directly respond to what I just said next time. Be like, so where are you at? And I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, anyway, we don't have any troll comments. We went over the troll comments a couple episodes ago, but like we haven't had any lately. So we'll get into those as they pop up. But what we did have is we did get some more questions in. We had Randy on Facebook. Awesome fan. Love your support, Ro. Thank you so much. He asked us, he said, I would love to know how you guys just knew that you were meant to be in a group together.
Oh, dude, that's a
like-
sick question.
Yeah, like how it all started.
Wow.
That's verbatim what he sent us.
Randy.
Yeah. So,
Randy.
yeah, this
All
guy's
right.
cool guy. Like always showed us support. Like really appreciate it. Just like everybody out there like him. Like, so yeah. On that note, like
That's
answering
a
questions,
great-
just
that's a
like we
great
said we
question.
would for people. Yeah. Like, I don't know if we just knew. Like, so just to give a backstory, like Andre Weiss and myself, we we're in like a couple, like we were in a bunch of bands like independently, but we're also in a metal band together like for a couple years, and like so outside of that, in our own bands that we had that were apart from each other, and in the same band that we were in together, that we started actually, that we founded together, just like We Are the Flesh, just like this, we both went on a shitload of tours and did a bunch of recording and put out albums and EPs and all that stuff. So like we've actually been like playing together for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, so like,
I think most people don't know that because this
Yeah.
project is kind of new.
yeah.
And so they would
We've only been
expect
putting
like,
music
oh,
out for
you
a couple
guys
years.
just met, right? It's like, no, it's actually, we've been like jamming for a while. I think our newer stuff is like clicked the most and plus like we're more seasoned now,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So like we were like, brand new, like a lot more green, like in the scene kind of thing. We played shows, did the whole thing, like toured, put out EPs and albums and stuff. And like, so we've already played together and written songs and made music together for several years. Then we kind of went off in our own directions and did other projects that we were involved in, other tours, other bands, et cetera, et cetera. Then we came back together a little over a couple years ago and said, hey, like we always made such cool songs together. We always gelled really well in writing music, like let's get back together and just put out some songs. And we put them out just to kind of for fun, just to see what happened. Put out a couple tracks, kind of a little rusty coming back, getting into the flow of writing
remember
together.
How long it took to write the
Dude.
first one coming back? That was the thing. I think we came back into it without expectations, and I feel like that's what, if anything, made like the best material, right? Because we were just kind of going with the flow. We were like, all right, let's see what we do. Let's see how it does. And then it started to kind of roll, and we're like, all right, why don't we give it a let's keep pushing a little bit more. And then it's like as it kept going and going, we were like, we might be onto something here. We're having a good time. Yeah. People seem to be having a good time. So
yeah, we put them out and everybody gave us really good feedback and said we want more. So we kept putting out music. But anyway, like, yeah, to answer your question, like this isn't our first go around. Like we've written songs and music with each other before. So like, we're like, hey, let's start it up again. And then it kind of snowballed and turned into this. So like, we kind of already were familiar with each other's like styles, and we already knew that we worked really well together. So that's why we're like, hey, like let's get back together and see what we can do. Yeah. And then that's kind of how that happened. But yeah, that's an awesome question.
To build on that too, not to beat the horse to death or whatever, but when it's saying, because the question is phrased in like the past tense of how you guys knew. I think it's more that we've found out over time and continue to find out, in the sense that we each, I feel like one huge thing that helps the dynamic is we focus on different things. Like if we're listening to a mix, right, and we're like, what do we need to change? Crux will be like, yo, I think that this vocal has like, it seems kind of quieter, it seems kind of out of place, or it seems like it needs reverb. Which is something that I would have probably listened to it 50 times and been like, I wouldn't have thought of that. But then I might say like, hey, I think that this little drum hit or like these two hi-hats seem to overlap weirdly. It doesn't sound natural. And he'll be like, oh, dude, I would have never caught that. Yeah, and so like because we don't listen to the exact same bands, we don't listen to the exact same parts because we have different focuses. I think it complements each other really well. Yeah. It helps, because I can't even count the number of times now where one of us will say something and the other one will go, oh, dude, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. We focus on different areas, and I think that's what's cool is like you just said, like you'll catch stuff I won't, I'll catch stuff you won't. I'll listen to something in a certain way and tell it to you, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's crazy, and then you'll listen to something in a certain way and tell me about, oh dude, I didn't even think about that. Like, I think that's what's cool is like, we like pick up the slack of where each of us like might not think of something or might not normally like hear things in a certain way. So that's what's always good about it. Plus, we always talk about how like, just because naturally, I guess, just because with like what I normally pay attention to and what I do and what I think are things I think are important, like I'm always like paying attention to like vocals of stuff, and you're always paying attention to like obviously it's not like cut and dry.
It's not 100% and 100%, but like you will catch little minute details of the vocals, and I'll catch little minute details of the beat. Yeah, and then
we'll throw them at each other and be like, dude, what the fuck are you even?
But which is so much better than if both of us were like, oh my god, the vocals, and it's like, well. And then what? Then the beat sucks, or like you just listen to the beat and then like the vocals don't get any kind of fine tuning. Like that wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think it's to answer the question or continue to answer it, because I think that's a really good question.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
It's continuous. It wasn't like one day we were like, oh my god, yeah, we obviously vibed from the get go and the music was good, but then like as we spent time together, like in any kind of relationship, whether it be business or personal or a hobby or whatever you're doing, I think over time is when you really learn how compatible you are, how well you work together, how well you do stuff. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah. And like you also like you realize when to leave, like when to kind of just like let it go or whatever. Like I think losses. I think when you first, and anybody that's a musician or does music or is in the music business or whatever, like that, like is listening or watching this, like I think like anyone can agree, like when you're brand new, like you learn how to play music and you come up with stuff on your own. You obviously usually as a kid or whatever, like you take lessons or you start writing stuff on your own, or if you're self-taught or whatever. Like it doesn't matter if you're playing piano, you're doing vocals, you're rapping, you're playing the flute, whatever you're doing. Like you're doing the stuff usually on your own, whether it's self-taught or under instruction. And then like when you get to the point in your life, whenever it happens where you're like, oh, I want to like play with other people, like I think when you're brand new at it and you first bring your ideas to the table, everything is just so important and everything matters
Yeah.
so much that you come up with, especially if it's original material that you wrote yourself. Like, you're like, but we have to put this in there because it's like with this, and I came up with it, and it means so much, and da-da-da-da-da, which I think we're all like that. I think everybody is like that. Like,
Yeah.
in the beginning, I think you take every single thing you do so seriously. And the cool thing that I've learned over time, like, as a musician, like, just, dude, don't take yourself so fucking seriously, bro.
Yeah,
like,
God.
bring your
Yeah.
ideas to the table. Like, I'll bring my ideas to the table. I'll show them to you, and like, I'll be like, hey, dude, what works? What sucks? What's good? What don't you like? What do you like? And I really could care less because they're all ideas. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
every idea you come up with is going to be an amazing song or an amazing idea or an amazing set of lyrics. It's just not going to physically happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe there's like some
Unless
music.
you're Kanye.
Yeah, musical geniuses out there. Like, sure, I'm sure it exists, but dude, even everything they do, they sit there and rewrite it and work on it. Look at Beethoven, dude. Like, that guy was crazy. He sat in his apartment, didn't even like take a shit anywhere outside of the same room he wrote music in for months and months and months, and kept
have my
rewriting
piano and I have my
practicing.
bucket.
Yeah, dude. And he came, we're talking about a different level. He came out with classical masterpieces that are timeless. But the point is, he didn't just write it in one shot and go, yep, done. That's it. It took me a day. you
Yeah,
know?
no, that's exactly the beauty.
You know?
That's the whole thing with the dynamic. And plus, sometimes you'll like hear something, and there's that first step, the whole like, hey, I don't even know if we should use that idea or not. But then there's also the refinement of it. I mean, there's ideas that it might be good, but then when you pair a certain vocal line or melody or whatever with it, or like you change like the drum beat or whatever, it goes from like I don't know to like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, sorry, going back to finish up what I was saying, like, because I kind of ADD'd out of myself. Like, I don't take everything so serious. The farther I go and the more experience I have, like, I don't take things seriously, man. Like, just like throw your idea out there and tweak it and be open to feedback. And like, I think that it takes time to trust people that you do music with to be able to do that, for sure. Like, I've known you for a long time, so I can throw things at you and have full confidence. Like, oh, dude, like what this guy says about it, I'm going to value the opinion because I know that he knows what he's talking about. Like, I value it, you know what I mean? So that's why I think I'm comfortable. And obviously, you don't just trust somebody that you show your stuff to right off the bat because you don't know them. You don't know how they work. You don't know what their style is. You don't know if they can back up what they're saying with what they put out. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I think it's just more open to like being more open to criticism and not taking everything you do like, hey, I think we should change it this way. Okay.
Yeah, not taking
that's
it
fine.
too personally, not taking it too serious.
Like, how about we take this idea that you had and I was thinking we mold it this way. Sure, cool, fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's so much more like laid back for me now. You know what I mean? And I think it just comes with time.
Because it's hard, because music is like it's like you're putting into a fixed medium a part of yourself when you do a beat or a melody or a lyric. And so when someone looks at that or hears that and goes like, it's not that great, you're like, well, that's like a part of me, or like that's a part of my story. Like, how could you not like that? But then I think as you get, once you do not take yourself as seriously or don't take it as personally, then you start to understand like, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe there's a better way to tell the story. You know what I mean? Because it's not saying like, it's not like a personal put down like, oh, you suck, or like your idea sucks. It's just like, hey, maybe you could present this idea in a better way.
Yeah.
And I can not thank you enough for all the times. There's times where I'll like send a riff or something, right? I just bust it out, record it, send it. And then it's just like, I think it could be better. Or a part, right? Like you have a song, it's like, hey, we need a chorus. I remember like sometimes you take the same chorus part of a song and like put like 5 different ideas. And maybe if I'm missing anything, correct me, but I'm pretty sure that every single time one of us has said to the other, hey, I think you can do better, or like, I think you can write a better lyric. I think you can put a better chorus part or put a better riff. It's always ended up where in that future, like in a week or a month or whatever, when you look back, you're like, holy shit, I'm so glad you said something, because now it's so much better.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens a lot, and that's So
no, yeah, I think it's good. Like, that's just how things like, evolve over time, and you just have more confidence in what you do. So then, you're just more open to ideas and stuff on it, because you're like, dude, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like, it's just whatever. Like, it's just one song. It's just one idea.
Yeah.
And then also, so Randy also followed up and said, asked this kind of an interesting question. He was like, how much would it cost to get an autographed picture of you guys?
Oh, we'll have to do that one off the record.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because kind of like we've never really like
I don't know.
autograph picture. Like, I don't even know, man.
Is that
we
an
appreciate.
item we should have
that's
in our store?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I didn't think people
What
cared.
it depends. What picture do you like, Randy? Tell us.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. We got to go one step at a time.
Yeah, but
Because
if
all the pictures
we've gotten,
it's on the phone. We got to get some. If you want pictures, we have to like go to FedEx or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We've had a couple people bring stuff like that up with autographs, and it's like super thankful. We're like flattered that anybody would care about like our writing on something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like, I don't know. Like we'd have to figure out the logistics of that.
Tell us the picture, tell us the format, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like stuff like that does come up.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I guess we just got. The answer is probably we could make something like that happen. We just have to figure out how to. Not even necessarily money. Just like
as long
how
as we
would
get,
we
like, the
do
costs covered, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a physical thing. You got to send it over there.
Yeah.
We're fine with that.
it? Yeah. We just
If we start getting like 400 requests a day, we're probably gonna have to like up.
We've
the charge,
gotten questions about the autograph shirt. We just gotta figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Like we'll special situations. We'll work it out in messages and stuff.
Yeah. We'll do it off the record, or it's still on the record, or I don't know where it is, but we'll get it handled. So
Yeah. So that was something that we got asked. But yeah, like yeah, it's just cool, man, because we got this other release out, and I mean, did you want to say anything else about like the new, like about the song or anything that we didn't cover? Like we said it was dark. We said it's a little different, like stylistically.
I think if anything, at this point, we should see what the people say, right?
Yeah.
We want to get the feedback, and it's been out for a little bit now, not too long, but we can see what people think, and again, just like we talked about before, like what do you guys want to see a music video for? And like what are your favorite things? Like what kind of direction do you guys like us to go in? Because I mean there is some, I think, kind of consistency between the songs in the sense that you can tell it's like a We Are the Flesh release, but there's also different personalities that I think each song takes. So we're really curious as to like who, like what's vibing with people, and then on the flip side, what people are just like, yo, don't do that ever again. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. Aside from that, yeah, what videos you want us to have, music videos of songs that don't have music videos out yet, which ones you want, let us know in the comments or let us know in messages or whatever. Then also, we talked about live shows a little bit last time because that's a question that comes up first a lot. And we said just like reach out to us. We got to figure out also, we still haven't done it. We got to figure out like a website or something. If you have a website where you can request like groups, like artists to come.
Tell us, and we'll go on there, and you tell us where you want us to play, and we'll do our best to show up there.
Yeah, just let us know for sure. Let us know about that. Let us know. Be sure to follow us everywhere, guys. Let us know.
Everywhere.
We're always open to working something out. And I think, we'll just like cover the stuff next week, see where we're at with everything. Cool.
Sweet.
All right. Okay. Until next time, guys.
Yo, trigger finger, the problem don't get solved again. Bigger.